The Varkan patrol fleet drifted lazily along the edge of their territory, confident in the silence of deep space. No wars threatened them here. No hostile fleets dared cross the invisible lines carved by centuries of Varkan dominance. Captain HFY lounged in the command cradle of the Vortal, his long, jointed fingers tapping idly on the armrest. Status. Nothing on long-range scans, Captain, his sensor officer replied. This sector is clear as always. It was then that the console chirped. A faint blip, almost swallowed by background noise. Contact, the sensor officer said, frowning. Single vessel vectoring toward us. Signature, unknown. HRYYX straightened. Unknown signatures were rare. Usually, vessels in Varkan space identified themselves immediately or faced destruction. Put it on the main screen. The image that appeared was disappointing. A ship, small by Varkan standards, maybe the length of one of their frigates, drifted toward them. No visible escort, no active weapons. Its hull was a dull gray, patched in places, with no national insignia the Varkan could recognize. A derelict? HRYYX mused. Or a smuggler? His tactical officer scanned the incoming vessel. No energy spikes. Shields inactive. It's just coasting. HRYYX smirked. Then let's see who's foolish enough to wander into our territory. The Varkan ships moved to encircle the stranger. Weapons powered but not yet fired. A tight beam hail was sent. This is Captain HRYYX of the Varkan patrol ship Vortal. You are trespassing in restricted space. Power down and prepare to be boarded. There was no response. A second hail was sent. Still nothing. Perhaps they don't understand, HFY said, mandibles twitching in irritation. Bring us closer. As the Vortal approached, something shifted. The strange ship's hull shimmered, as if shedding its skin. Sections of plating slid apart, revealing recessed structures that glowed with cold, white light. The vessel's silhouette seemed to change, its once awkward shape becoming lean and predatory. Energy spike, the sensor officer barked. Massive. Power output is, Captain. It's climbing beyond dreadnought levels. Impossible, HRYYX snapped. It's barely frigate-sized. Then the comms crackled to life. A human voice, calm and level, filled the bridge. This is Commander Ilara Stone of the United Terran Navy. You are in violation of Terran defense perimeter protocols. Turn around and leave immediately. The Varkan bridge fell silent. Terran? HRYYX repeated, the word tasting strange. He had heard rumors, whispers from border skirmishes, stories told by jittery merchants, but nothing concrete. You will surrender your vessel for inspection, HFY said finally, masking the unease in his voice. Or we will open fire. The reply was immediate. You may try. The first volley from the Varkan patrol was a textbook barrage. Coordinated plasma bursts and rail slugs designed to overwhelm shields through sheer volume. The human ship moved. Not in the way ships normally did. Burning engines and predictable arcs, but as though it bent space around itself, sidestepping incoming fire in an instant. The plasma bolts passed harmlessly into the void. Then the human ship fired back. It wasn't a missile. It wasn't plasma. It was a single beam of focused energy, so bright that even filtered sensors overloaded for a heartbeat. The nearest Varkan destroyer didn't explode. It simply ceased to exist in the space it once occupied. Its atoms scattered into a glittering cloud. The patrol fleet reeled. Incoming! Shouted the tactical officer, but it was too late. The human vessel was inside their formation, weaving through them at impossible speeds. Each shot it fired crippled or destroyed another ship. The Varkan weapons couldn't track it. Their shields didn't even register the human attacks, they simply failed. On the Vortal, HRYYX's composure cracked. How is this possible? His sensor officer stared at the readings, mandibles trembling. Captain, this ship is running at less than 20% of its power capacity. HRYYX froze. What? They're not even trying. Moments later, the human vessel broke off, drifting once more into open space. The comms channel opened again. "This was a warning," Commander Stone said. "The next time a Varkan ship crosses into Terran space, there will be no survivors." And then, without a visible jump or warp effect, the human ship was gone. For the rest of his life, Captain THRYYX would remember the silence that followed. The Varkan Empire had faced many enemies, but this was different. They had just met a human warship, and the galaxy suddenly felt much, much smaller.